Okay, here we are in building 7. This is Nelson Burgos, another one of the witnesses who testified against me. I see a very dirty elevator with debris on the floor. Looks like it hasn't been lemon oiled. We got spit right off the bat. Building doesn't look like it's been properly swept. We got debris on the floor. More debris. My goodness, it looks like he didn't even touch this building today. Everything I got written up for. This is the third witness. Stains on the floor. Yep. Look at this. What do we got here? Debris in the staircase. This should have been the first thing that this caretaker took care of. Obviously he didn't. There's more debris. Again, my quest here isn't to crucify the caretakers themselves. I feel they were manipulated into testifying. My point is to prove that the housing authority has these conditions that exist in these buildings every day because they're public housing, but yet I was crucified for the very same conditions that exist in the caretakers' buildings who testified against me, who supervision used to testify against me. As corny as that whole thing was, the trial officer ruled in favor of housing. These videos will be shown at any appeal I have, plus the upcoming lawsuit, where again I try to explain conditions. Here we got graffiti on the glass. I try to explain myself, and then the next thing you know, I'm hit on silly insubordination charges or misconduct. Oh my God, what is this? More urine stains. My God. Looks like it's been there for a while. It doesn't look as if Mr. Burgos is too proud of his work either. You got graffiti all over the walls. Again, this is something I'd have been written up for and then probably been handed an insubordination memo and put on a hearing. As you can see, these caretakers got away with it for whatever reason. Oh, God. So this is the 10th floor. Yeah, you got about 6 minutes left of this video. Ugh. More urine tracks, stains. The point being, if I was the caretaker in this building, and I would have done this work this morning, by the time the afternoon rolled around, the very same conditions come back. Now it's either that, or this caretaker is very lazy. I'll let the courts decide what it is, since I already tried to explain myself and failed and lost my job anyway. More urine stains. It's just ridiculous that I was crucified. As far as the compactor bags go, I can go to any development and prove that these compactor bags are in excess of 4 feet. At any given time, any given day with any given caretaker. And I will prove it, just like I'm proving the conditions of this building and the others. Yeah, this could have been taken out, a little soap and a rag. Yeah, soap and rag. Isn't it amazing? Oh, it looks like this man hasn't bothered with these staircases. And they have all week to do them, Monday to Friday. So there's no excuse for this. Just looks like they didn't bother, debris on the floor. Now I can easily make a case if I'm a supervisor that this building wasn't swept properly either. Well, urine seems to be the most popular substance within the building, urine. More and more. You're gonna have to excuse my rambling. A very dirty floor here. As I'm doing this, it brings back bitter memories of a year ago. This is the month of April. And it was April of last year, and Housing Supervision decided to make an example out of me. I can make a case for racial discrimination, being that I was the only white caretaker who showed up at these developments. And my building sure didn't look like this. More debris. A little more than 2 minutes to finish this building. There we go, more human. You can plainly see that no matter what building I choose, and this could be said for all of the housing authority. Look at this thing. That's not urine, but it looks like the caretaker never bothered to mop this week. I can make a case for every single building that exists. More debris. Caretaker did not properly sweep down this building. And what do we got here? Blunt shavings, smoke reefer in the staircases. Why wasn't that removed? That's a memo for me. Yeah, more debris. My God, what is that? More debris. Who'd have guessed it, you know? So they were able to fool the trial officer at my general hearing, making all stories about my work performance, but here we are in the buildings of housing's very own witnesses with all the same conditions. How convenient. Thank you for your time. There's the lobby. Looks like it wasn't mopped. It wasn't swept. There's the mailboxes. Sign. Again, just in case housing decides to try to run a game that this is not Marble Hill. It indeed is Marble Hill. There's the street as we go out of the building. We're almost done. More debris. 4, 3, 2, 1.